What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another edition of the BTSI Show. I'm host Chris Brytn. Thank you guys for pulling up with me. As you guys can see, I've dropped the link, pinned it to the top of the chat. This is real quick. There's going to be a get in and get out type of situation. One second. I keep forgetting. Three, five. There we go. All right. As I was saying, I posted the link to the top of the chat. It's going to be a real quick get in, get out situation. And hold on, let me double check something real quick. It says I'm moving smooth here. Yeah, I don't like that. Hold on. How are we going to fix this? Let's see. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna get this fixed because I don't like. Give me 1 second while I get this situated. Hold on, let me calm down real quick. Oh, now it's moving. All right, cool. Like I said, I try to get y'all the best quality as much as possible. Also, I didn't know my shit was streaming at 720 this whole time. I just looked at my whatchamacallit, they said 720. I said, no, 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 I need 1080 because when I uh, download this, I need to I need for it to be in the best quality as possible. So, all right then, everything's fixed up. Thank you guys for pulling up. Sorry about the glitch. Build as we fly. Let's get to the show. You guys know what to do. If you haven't already, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube page, follow me on all social media accounts. Cash App is $sign the BTSI show. Participate, waive all rights to privacy. Meaning, if you click on that link that's located to the top of the chat, you will be put on the stream. On the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, we'll do a Cash App giveaway of $100 to one lucky person. Don't forget to visit the BTSI show website and just let everybody know we will be streaming from the BTSI show website. Don't know when that's going to happen. Let me just make sure all the technical stuff is taken care of, and we'll get that done. But let's get into the show today. Of course, I want to say this real quick. BT full of shit. Here's why. If you was going to lead with the fact that there was a physical altercation, actually show the physical altercation. Don't hype up everybody to come watch this boring ass reality show of College Hill. I'll admit, I like College Hill back in the day. It was cool back in the day. Didn't watch it too much and all that, but it was straight. It was decent. Now you got all these celebrities coming in now to revive a show that's been dead. Leave it dead. Let it rest in peace. It's about. Ooh, I hate to be critical, and for the records, you saying this is a black show. I could say the same thing about Jersey Shore. I could say the same thing about Real World. Stop reheating cold fries. So let that shit go. Now you promote it or let the blogs get a whiff of a physical altercation between Jocelyn and Amber. And you know what people expected to see? Jocelyn and Amber. I I don't know what the ratings are for College Hill right now. I would imagine it's gonna drop tremendously because the fans was disappointed because they didn't get what they asked for. Just a thought. Now, let's get into the other situation. And also, I saw Jocelyn's comments about what was it? Oh, her being expelled from Alabama State University, and there's like, "Yo, I'm black. Why'd you suspend me?" because this doesn't make any sense. All this other goofy shit. You started the whole situation. You continue the situation, and that led to an altercation. We don't know who won, by the way, so I'm not even gonna guess regarding that. So regarding Jocelyn Hernandez and how she feels about the whole situation, let me get this out the way because Jocelyn, this is for you.
You are stupid. You are stupid. And don't forget, you are stupid.
Don't be the initiator of the problem, and then you'll get the results that you're looking for. That's just plain old common sense. Stop trying to get black people to get behind you. That's not how this works. Now, let's get to the biracial okay, topic. Amber posted something, and I know a lot of y'all are gonna be like, "Why am I having this conversation?" We'll get to that momentarily. Trust me. Now, if I could just find out what, if I could find that, what you call it? Hold on, let me see. This is okay. Here it is. Amber Rose posted this on her story yesterday. A biracial person's response: "I'm black." People, you don't know the black experience. Shut up. That's a fair. I'm not gonna say that's a fair response. That's a common response that most biracial people hear. Next, a biracial person says, "I'm white." People, you're black. Shut up. Another common response that biracial people go through. Biracial people, I'm mixed. Other people, pick a side. I hear that shit a lot too. So the question is, who are you? To any biracial person. And matter of fact, the only reason I put the um, link down there is for if anybody really want to come speak on this, particularly those who are biracial, they are more than welcome to come up here and speak on it. But I'm trust me, I'm really expecting no one to pull up. But the question is, who are you? This is why I don't get into. I always tell anybody, even those that are biracial, I don't care what you choose to identify as. Are you a cool person? How's your morals? How do you treat certain members of your family? Can I rock with you? That's all that matters. Other than that, you can identify as you want to identify as. Now, people want to go to gen. Well, let's start with the most common thing that people can relate to because a lot of people are not that well educated, which is fine. A lot of people say whatever your father is, that's who you are. That's normally the conversation, and a lot of people tend to go with that. A lot of people that normally don't go to school tend to go with that. And let me just be fair with that. So that's one. What's the other thing that people say? The African gene is the most dominated gene. That is also true. Now, somebody would challenge that and say a particular Asian gene is the strongest gene. I don't know if there's enough studies to even prove that, but it is well known that African genes is the dominant gene. So there's also that as well. So the question is, which one do you go? Which one do you go with? Usually, you go with the one that has the most education and the most um, evidence to back up what they're saying. So trust me when I say a lot of people are going to be disqualified from that conversation right off the rip, which is fine by me because I don't like talking to certain stupid people anyway. Unfortunately, I do a lot on YouTube, and that's only because I'm on other people's platforms and not my own. So I don't expect the stupid people to come here. Now, now that we got that out the way, the question is why am I having this conversation? The question is Amber to the Amber Roses of the world, male, female, doesn't even matter. How do you choose to identify? Whatever you choose to identify, that's your choice. It makes no sense that we can. people can identify as a man. Excuse me. People can choose to identify as a man. People can choose to identify as a woman. People can choose to identify who they want to sleep with. They even allow their children to identify what sex they want to choose. But when it comes to somebody that has a black father or a black or a white mother or a white mother and a no, excuse me, black father, white mother, or a white father and a black mother, we have to tell them to pick a side. That makes no damn sense. That's about as ass backwards as it gets. I don't understand how people want to gatekeep when it comes to ethnicity, but when it comes to anything else, same sex, they let it fly. How does that make sense? So that's why when certain people talk, I don't have a problem of alluding to or flat out telling them they're stupid. I do that all the time when I go on other people's panel. You're stupid. You're dumb. Or I will be disowned for being this stupid. Let you know I think you're very stupid. Trust me, I do it all the time. So at this point, now, one thing I do know about Amber, because if I recall correctly, she alluded to having some type of college degree. So I was a little bit confused when I found out that she was on college hill. I'm like, for what? For what? Now, I could be wrong. Let me put that out there. It's some type of African American studies, almost similar to what's that comedian name? She's a comedian, actress, and a singer. What is her name? What is her name? What is her name? She was on Insecure. I can't remember the name, and she's one half of Floetry. Amanda Seals. There you go. Sorry. She has it sounded like she has a similar college degree as Amanda Seals, some type of African American studies. Now, I understand some people may consider that as a basket weaving degree. I understand. But I don't think there's nothing wrong with African American studies because if you go to the school system, there's not a lot of talk or education regarding African American studies. Although African American studies, the primary word about that is American. So that's a little part of history that's hidden. But we could talk about that some other time. But if you're a biracial person, it's up to you to decide what you want to identify as. It's up to you who you want people to view you as. And as for the people, it's their job to accept it and get over it. If Amber Rose came out and decides to, and for the record, she gave out her percentages of her ethnicity. It was some long ass words. I promise to God, I tuned it out one ear out, did not care. But if she chooses to identify as a white woman, that's all right. If she chooses to identify as a black woman, that's all right as well. The way I see it, she is pro women, so what's the fucking problem? Well, for the men, I can understand why that can be a headache sometimes. And yeah, I won't go any further with that comment. But I can understand why that can be a headache sometimes. And also, not only she's pro woman, I'll be perfectly honest. From what I've been hearing, she's pro black woman as well. So again, what's the fucking problem? And I think this is where I think Jocelyn is expecting people to have her back, but no one's gonna have her back on this one. No one now one person is gonna have her back on this one. No one with sense. Let me make that perfectly clear. Nobody with some form of sense is gonna have her back in this regard. So Jocelyn, hate to be the one to tell you, but actually, not really. This gives you an opportunity to play this video. But Jocelyn, this is how you're looking. This is how you're being viewed at by everybody in the black community.
You are stupid. You are stupid. And don't forget, you are stupid.
Just, just trying to tell you. And Jocelyn, in case you missed it, one more time.
You are stupid. You are stupid. And don't forget, you are stupid.
So yeah, shout out to the biracial people. Identify however you choose to identify. Make sure you love both sides of the fence. Make sure you love your people. Make sure you show love and respect to everybody because once you do that, however you choose to identify is solely up to you and nobody's going to fault you for it. Now, do I have I had another topic I wanted to discuss real quick. Actually, or should I say that for the no, Siri, don't say a word. Uh, don't want to talk about what my wife told me today. Okay, I guess I will. My wife, oops, my wife has been listening to what do you call that shit? Rest in peace. My apologies. Been listening to Michael Jackson "Rocker with You," um, the acapella version. "Rock with You" is particularly my top five Michael Jackson songs. Yeah, definitely my top five Michael Jackson song. She said of course, she asked, "Where's all the love songs? How come nobody sings love anymore and that type of stuff?" And it got me thinking. Well, the reason why a lot of people's not singing R&B like they did back in the day, because at least back in the day, the results was heading towards marriage. At least that was the end goal. Now today's R&B is a little bit different. Is I'm trying to lead you to the bedroom and I'm trying to lead you out, and I don't want you to come back because I got another one coming right in. That's what the R&B is catered to today. It's not catered to love. It's not catered to marriage. Not catered to relationship. It's catered to relations, yes, but now I don't know about relationships. Now, not to say there's not some R&B artists that still uh, keep it keep it positive, keep it old school, and keep it productive. But I'm telling you right now, today's R&B was not yesterday's R&B. So, and of course, my wife tried to ask me to sing for her. Whether I did or not is irrelevant. But yeah, no. So that's today's R&B. Now, do I see a surge? Now, what R&B am I listening to? I'm not really listening to any new school R&B. However, if you guys saw my story, not now because it got me going off on a particular terrace, but the other day I had a what is it called? All my stories. I posted a R&B song. It's an R&B song. Matter of fact, blue eye soul is what they call it when there's a white person that sings soul R&B. Like for example, Ed Sheeran is considered that. Adele, old school Sam Smith, Yeba is considered that. Um, what's this guy's name? Let me see if I can find it. Cause I'll tell you this right now, I sure as hell did put that. Um, I surely did put this in my playlist. Now, why the fuck can I not find it? Oh, there it is. Saint Harrison. I'm not gonna play the song because, like I said, it's connected to my. Hold on. Hey Alexa, play Eagle Talking. Ego Talking by Saint Harrison from Apple Music. And granted, I saw this on Neighborhood Talk and hell doing that Eagle Talking challenge. When I was listening to that, I was like, oh, I said, hold up, this dude can't sing. I said, okay, this is a. I was like, who gave this white boy some soul? And that's the song. All right, Alexa, stop. I'm on it. I just want to play a sample of it because um, I'm trying not to get the copyright claim. And I don't know if you guys go back and watch my interview with Callie Bev. The live chat is off because it's been off for a good minute because of the copyright stuff. I got that copyright stuff fixed, but I gotta find a way to get my live chat back. But I wanted to play a sample of Ego Talking. That was probably the newest one that I'm listening to. Now, some people say, is he part of the community, the LGBTQI community? Maybe he is, maybe he ain't. I didn't ask. I don't care to ask. And me personally, I just like good music, and I thought that song was fire. So now that particular song is pretty much getting the person in the bedroom and well, getting the person in the bedroom for the most part. But I think that song is still fire. Now, are we going to get back some of these old school R&B songs? Yeah, some of them is still around, but it just got to go through a change, through a surges, and you got to give people a reason to see. You got to give people a reason to get into R&B music. Granted, the labels are controlling the direction of the culture. Yes, I said it. It's not black people, but we could talk about that in another stream. But you gotta give. If you guys want the R&B songs of yesterday back, you guys got to start. Um, honestly, you got to start promoting locally and start creating your own R&B music and start pushing that to the forefront. The R&B music you want to listen to. Now, a lot of people say some of these R&B music was simping and that type of notion. Was R&B simping to a degree? Let me say that there is to a degree there are some R&B artists, R&B song that came off as simping like, but you get into the story of the album and the context of everything. If you mess up as a man, what do you need to do? You need to apologize, and the best apology is change behavior. In this case, they just had to put it in an R&B format, and that's how it might come off as simping. So I get it, I understand, but that's what my wife was saying. What happened to that old school R&B? That old school R&B is in the vault and not to be open again until the people's ready for it to be open again, and I mean the masses. So I just wanted to throw that out there. So we made it to 8:21 a.m. Central Standard Time. That's actually good enough for a Morning Joe. And I think that's going to be the title of this segment, Morning Joe with Christopher J. But I'm about to get out of here. I still got time to get ready for work and get. Oh, also one more thing. Actually, don't want to talk about that right now. Yeah, let me say that. I do think that Canadian Fire in California will be California. That Canadian Fire that was in Canada that made its way to New York, I do believe that's going to clear up by the time I fly out to New York. But if it doesn't, either A, we're going to have to find another location, or B, we're just going to postpone it. So hopefully they'll get everything figured out. I like the orange cloud, the orange filter on New York. It looks attractive, to be honest with you. Like if people was outside taking pictures, like professional photography, I don't blame them. I would have been there too. I'd have take my stand, my phone, went out in the street, sat on the stoop, and just started taking pictures with my mask on, with my mask off. New York looks lit right now. I'm not gonna hold you. This is probably the best. This is probably a photographer's dream come true. So I don't have a problem with it. But we'll figure it out. Hopefully if not New York, maybe DC, maybe Charlotte, we'll move the show there. But right now it's still gonna be New York. Let's figure something out. I will keep you guys posted, I promise. But let me go get ready for work and go take care of some other things. Thank you guys for tuning in to the Morning Joe. On your way out, like this video, subscribe to my like this video, subscribe to my YouTube page, follow me on all my social media accounts. To Cash App $sign the BTSI show. Participate where their rights to privacy. I told y'all nobody was going to pull up for this conversation because when it comes to the biracial conversation, not only people get uncomfortable, people don't know how to have this conversation and keep their emotions to the side. But don't worry, Christopher J. does. Uh, on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one local person will get $100 during our Cash App giveaway. Visit the BTS National website. And yes, I am going to, once I get a couple of things figured out, we will start streaming from the BTSI Show website as well. Still Facebook, still Twitter, still Instagram. We're going to add the BTSI Show website. I just need to figure some things out, see if it's possible for me to do it under the settings that it is set up right now. All right, people. Other than that, I'm about to get out of here. This is the BTSI Show. I'm your host, Christopher J. Talk to you guys later. Peace out.